And we have a guest and a half. This lady by the name of Sare handles the boutique here at Perozah. And we were chatting and she wanted to maybe venture into efoiling. Hey, excuse me, we're filming. So tell me how your experience, how did your morning start, and then tell the camera.
Okay, so it started with a delicious cup of black coffee and a fruit salad, just to kind of like warm up. And then we did a really nice like gentle stretch to open up the chest and the intercostal muscles along the back. And then there was the anti-gravity hang, which was incredible. If you've never hung upside down, you definitely need to do it. And then we got on these like e-foil boards and we hit the water. And it was I think I was out there for almost 3 hours, and it was so much fun. It's a lot of.
Started on your chest.
Yeah. So first we did the boogie board. So phase 1 is you learn how to control the board on your stomach, on your torso, so you get familiar.
So you can see it's on the light face.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
there we go.
So phase 1 is you're on your belly, and it's similar to when you're on a surfboard. You're kind of like pressing down with your core, you're pressing down with your quads, and you're not like too far forward or too far back, and you're just kind of getting the use of the trigger gun and moving and the propelling, because it's a moving board. And then once you're comfortable with that, then the second phase is you learn how to stand on your knees, and it's like a half pop-up where your back knee goes in and then your front knee steps forward. And then you're kind of a little bit higher off the board, but you're still learning how to navigate, and you're learning again how to control the board and control the speed of the board. And then that was really fun. And then the third and I think the most challenging part is to actually stand up, because in theory you're like, okay, I can do the second one, I can do the third one, but I think I fell like 50 times. Maybe more. I was like, every single time I was like trying to stand, and then I would like throw myself up off the board. And then there was just like one click. I watched Rodrigo like very calmly like step and then step, and like there's a little bit more space where you can connect with the board to get up and find your balance. So I stood up, and then it was starting to kind of like get familiar with standing on a moving board, and that took some time. And then by the end of it, I was like hovering off the water. I was carving. I honestly haven't surfed in over a year because of my broken wrist, and it's been the hardest thing to not be in the water when you like love being in the water.
So did this make you happy a little bit?
Way more. Like honestly, this is my this is like low impact surfing, and if you love to surf or if you have injuries and it's just like surfing's too hard on your body, this is a great alternative, because you're not fighting against the ocean. There's not as many people, but it is a really good like workout for your core, for your legs. Like you really do have to learn about like the stability and the balance of the connection. So all the elements of surfing are the same. It's just different, a little bit different.
Wait until you fly.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
There's Rodrigo, the man with the lesson plan.
All right, so
I can't wait.
did you find the 2-board lesson useful?
Yeah.
Normally we
Yeah.
do lesson 1, me in the water, and then lesson 2, 2 boards. And now lesson 3 is going to be early morning, go for a fly.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you. Mwah.
This was her first lesson today, and she got up and stood up and rolled all around. So
And
don't think you can't do it, people.
have her curves, have her curves.
I carved. I was like, honestly, at one point I was like trying to figure it out. I'm like, okay, if this is the back face of a wave, like in theory, I should be able to turn, but it's a lot more difficult.
You will find that when you fly, you think and it moves.
It's subtle.
You land and it's
Yeah.
like you just flushed into slushy snow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
All right, so if you want to stay and watch the next lesson,